Hey, this is Mike Gingrich. Welcome to another Live with Mike. Hey, just want to start off by saying thanks so much for everyone that tunes in weekly and gives me great feedback. Got a number of different comments going live on Facebook, on YouTube as well. And so wherever you're commenting there, much appreciated. That helps me know that you're engaged, that this is of value to you, and as well, kind of gives them some ideas for different things, different topics to share in future episodes. So very much appreciate all of that. And today we want to take a look at keeping your website relevant for the future. And oftentimes that does mean some changes, and in many cases that can mean making some serious changes. One of the key things that we're seeing now over the course of time is the need to kind of change infrastructure to one that's going to be more that's going to update easier going forward into the future. And that's why we recommend using WordPress as the back end of many websites, because unlike sites of 3, 4, 5 years ago, the WordPress infrastructure today is one that lasts longer and has more flexibility by the way it's built, and so it's able to do just that. It's able to be used more years, and it stays secure and stays up to date easier because of the incremental updates that that WordPress rolls out, that you can roll into the site and keep current with that. Okay, so that's a big reason why we're using WordPress these days, and why we recommend it, and why we're recommending people to kind of move to that platform, that undergirding infrastructure, which requires a rebuild of a website in many cases. But then moving forward, there's a lot of flexibility and power with that. Now, again, if you want a completely different design, then there's obviously needs to redo that. But again, we've done that for others, and your content is there. It's something that we can move over if it's just from one WordPress design to a new WordPress design. The database, the content can be. We have that, and since it's WordPress to WordPress, that's an easier move to update that data that way. So and we've definitely done that where companies wanted to make a more of a radical shift in terms of the design from one to the other. But again, they like their content that they put out in the news area, for instance, was not lost, that type of thing. Now, the product area, I mean, a lot of that information can also be brought over. Sometimes you're redoing things, you're adding new features and stuff like that. So obviously, if something wasn't there, it can't, it's not there in the new one. But or you're changing what it looks like, then you may use some of that. But there's ways to keep WordPress current, and there's ways to make a lot of updates to WordPress that are very helpful in today's scheme of things. And that's important just because the speed of change on the web just continues to change rapidly, and security protocols just continue to be more and more of a need. So talking about one specific example today, just to give you an idea here, we did this site for High Spec Wheel and Tire. They specialize in the manufacturing of aluminum wheels and tires that are used in RVs, um, trailers, and things on the go. So oftentimes pulled by on top of a trailer, that are pulled by a vehicle. And we did a new website for them where they wanted to showcase their wheels and tires, obviously, and be an industry showcase site. So this kind of runs through. We have this on Digital Hills website to talk about what we did with them. You can come over to our blog and read about that. But again, we up the ante. We use WordPress as the back end, but we gave a lot of detailed product information, showed a lot of the technical specs that are required there. So again, people searching for those specs online, manufacturers searching for those kind of specs, can easily find those. And just they also has Wheel University. Okay, have you heard of that? They have visitors being able to come over and get best practices, white papers, safety industry coalition findings on their various tires and wheels. So Wheel University is a a new level of information, providing the information on the web for anyone that wants it, that High Spec Tire and Wheel has taken, and that we help create that mechanism for. And again, mobile responsive. You have to do that in today's world. You have to be able to navigate all those functions easily on a mobile device. And so we made it that way as well. And I just want to take you over to that site a little bit. So let me pull that one up. And then I need to, um, let's see, I'm going to need to switch screens here. Stop. And pull that one up. Share. Chrome tab. I want this one. Okay, there it is. And share. Should be coming up on the screen. There we go. Oh, this way. All right. Yes. This is the new site for them. So again, focusing on what they do, safest wheels on the road. That's their theme, their motto. And again, talks about their industry served: recreational vehicle, marine, cargo, especially trailer. And you can go into that. There's their products: trailer wheels, motorized wheels, and tires. That's navigation. Plus, I already talked about Wheel University, where you can go over there. The technology behind there. They have their news and their warranty. Secondary navigation up at the very top. Search across the site, and then showcasing the different pieces there, so you can easily see and drill into various pieces there. And you can view the products. Let me just kind of quickly go into that one so you can take a look at that. So again, these are the wheels that you can dive into, and then you can drill down, get further into the details. And then let's just jump over to Wheel University quickly there. And so it kind of goes into all the details that you might want to know about practices, safety, testing, all of the information that went through here. And so it's a great showcase site for them. Again, built on the WordPress platform, so it's going to evolve with them. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to change, and it can be updated. They can continue to do different things. They can add to that Wheel University easily. They can keep their products up to date. They can add more to their warranty pieces there. That's what it's about in today's day and age, is a site with the infrastructure that is updating regularly, that stays current, and that gives you a lot of flexibility. That's what we have with High Spec Tire and Wheel. Just a great site that we're proud to have out there, and lots of power for them to make changes themselves, keep that going so that it's going to serve them well into the future. So that's the key takeaway here today, is what are the kinds of things that you need to take a look at with your site. Number one is your website infrastructure able to continue to evolve with you. Is there going to be, does yours offer, like WordPress does, rollouts for updates, securities updates that you can download and incorporate easily into your site to keep your site current with current standards? And then does it have the flexibility features to do different pieces, to not just change content on a page, but to add different sections within a page? So they have, like, this made for the strong halt is a section there. Okay. And if they want to add another one above it, below it, they can do that. They want to change this one, they can do that. All those kinds of pieces to help keep a site growing, changing, evolving with the company on a regular basis, because we know things are not static, things change rapidly, and you need to be able to move forward with that. So this is a way that those things help you move forward with a WordPress backend. So this is Mike with Live with Mike. That's what I wanted to cover this week. Again, thanks for your information, comments, questions. All that feeds into keeping me sharp on what I share with you, so that I can offer relevant things. Okay, this is it. Have a great day. Take care. We'll see you next time.